Sir. My name is Dan Clark. I've been taking lessons with Drew for about 6 months now. I take some classes down at OSU, and I was going past his business on High Street and saw the sign in the door that gave a phone number. So I gave Drew a call, only to find out that I had actually taken lessons from Drew a couple of years ago, and so it was really pleased that Drew was had his own little shop now and set up to give lessons out of his shop. Why did I decide to take guitar lessons with Drew or this place? Guitar lessons are a good idea. You can always teach yourself something, but it usually the hard way, and you'll usually end up getting to that other end, but you've gone around the hard way. You always make a lot of mistakes that way, where the lessons make sense, because if you have a problem, Drew can usually pick it out pretty fast, get you straightened out, and show you what you need to practice. Plus, he's had a lot of other opportunities where he's something that I was struggled with, gave me different assignments to work on that through the practice, because we can all practice the wrong thing, but practicing the right thing is well worth the money, because it's going to get you to that point A much quicker than going the long way around by trying to do it yourself. I bought all your little do-it-yourself books at Borders and just about everywhere they would go on sale. And again, sitting in front of a book or trying to listen to a CD is nothing like having somebody to ask, what does this mean? What do they mean by that? So that you don't practice a scale wrong 300 times only to realize that you were doing it the wrong way. So I've tried the books, the cassettes, the DVDs, all that, where sitting with Drew he has such a wonderful ear for this stuff. He can really pick out what you're doing wrong pretty fast. Before I came here and struggling with the books and practicing some of the scales with the books and not having a real chance to play with another person or play freestyle with another person or play over some background music was a real problem. And it really, Drew has used, he's got some jams that he allows his students to play in, and plus some other activities that he sets up where you get a chance to play with Drew, and you get feedback instantaneously on how you did, how it felt, how it sounded. So it gave me a lot of help there. And again, sometimes you can be going up the wrong avenue, and Drew can see that and say, you know, drop that, go this way, and that has really helped. Besides just taking the lessons, other things that I've learned, and that's a lot of stuff that Drew did to help, was with jam sessions and other little sessions where we play together. He gives you feedback, and either through email or correspondence with other Gmail accounts to give you feedback on how you did. So if I was doing something incorrectly, he'd give me some real positive feedback in a way that I knew what to do next time and to correct that situation without it being negative at all. Overall, Drew as a teacher is really fond of music and the guitar. He is, his skills on the guitar and his hearing or ear skills are fantastic for a fellow that young. So he's taught me a lot to try to listen and pick up some of the changes in guitar, some of the changes in tune with my ears, and stop being so such a slave to maybe notes or tabs or other things. So he's taught me to try to grow by listening, and that I've seen that carry over into some of my other playing. When I play now with some other groups or other players, I feel much more confident, much more ability to go with the flow and follow the tune and follow the chord progression, and to know what it's all about. Drew seems extremely capable of a lot of music theory, but doesn't bog you down with theory. only to the point where you know how to use it to get to A to B. That I find Drew extremely flexible. You know, I can be pretty hard-headed sometimes and say that I want to accomplish this, and really that might be down the road for me. It might be something that I'm going to need another 6 months or another 8 months experience, and he'll get me started on something where I'll be able to attain that goal quicker. So he's got the ability to look at your playing and kind of take it apart and say, okay, this is the road you need to take to get to the quickest point to that A to B, instead of trying to use a lot of energy and not get anywhere. And we can do that so often with guitar playing.